Final match of the day as we get it underway. Usmakabyle attacking left to right in the home strip of Arsenal, and it's looking for a really bright start here early on. Delivers it near post, and I'm going to go down and say that's the quickest goal of the day. Well, Chris is just still readjusting himself over here.
I honestly, I'll not lie to you guys, I take my jacket off as soon as the camera segment's done. It's very warm in London this weekend. Oh my God. Wow. That's as fast as you could ever hope for. A little bit of room for Aubameyang. Sort of next it into the back of the net in the end. 1-0.
Unbelievable, yeah. I mean, just working it down the wings, and yeah, Mayageka is being caught off guard. A goal down after just 3 minutes, but you know, I've said it many times in the case that if you are going to concede, then do concede it early, because you've got plenty of time to sort of reshuffle and sort things out, Chris. But not a great start there, is it, really, to concede after just a few minutes?
Yeah, it's really not what you want. You don't want to be conceding then. And the thing is as well, as Usmakabyle, he's very momentum based, isn't he? He's very happy to, if he takes an early lead, he will smell blood, and he may well continue that. If you are Mayageka, you want to go back quickly. Is it possibly going to be through the delivery from Mkhitaryan?
Yeah, we know he's good at dribbling. He's going to have to use that to his advantage. Nice little, well, body check there to have it off for a goal kick. But yeah, Usmakabyle, very emotional player, as we know, so things aren't going his way. If he does go behind here, it'll be interesting to see what he can do. I mean, he did score 12 goals in the group stage, only conceded, I think, 2. So, you know, he's just a guy that scores goals and can defend. It's a great formula for success. And he's looking now to try and defend as Mayageka comes forward, lays it up the line towards Aubameyang. Lays it inside Iwobi. Nice give and go, one-on-one. Maybe he can lay it square. Decided to try and go for the narrow finish. Didn't quite work out, but a bit of a let-off there for the Frenchman.
So well worked as well. He did fantastically to find himself in that position. You wonder if one more pass would have done the job. Czech will get this one away for Usmakabyle, and will finally get out of his own half. Good amount of pressure from Mayageka since the goal did go in. But here we go, John Jules for Usmakabyle into Aubameyang. Back to John Jules via Maitland-Niles, back over towards Aubameyang. It was beautiful. It's so unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate, Chris. It was just one of those things where you're trying to clear it, but you can't. And in the end, credit to John Jules, didn't give up. And now Usmakabyle with a nice cushion 2-0 lead. But the way he just worked this around, switched it up, went back post towards the other far post. Just when you're about to clear it, you don't get the rub of the green, and a 2-0 lead now. Very unfortunate because, well, Mayageka had a chance moments ago, and it's just the way things happen.
It's that rub of the green that we do talk about. Sometimes you need it, sometimes it goes against you, sometimes you get it. It's just one of those things, and Mayageka did just not get it there. But let's talk about the build-up from Usmakabyle. It was beautiful, to be honest with you. And it did deserve a goal. It finds one through circumstances we didn't exactly think would happen. Actually, I tell you what, he might have made a mistake here. Aubameyang trying to pounce on that one. Another defensive mistake nearly coming through, but Czech was quick enough to react.
Yeah, just did enough there, didn't he? 18 minutes gone. You know, we started off a little bit slow in this tournament with the goals, but they've certainly been free-flowing over the last 5 or 6 matches as ball's played over the top. That's what the Frenchman's going to be looking for. He is one of the masters at playing that manual through ball over. Lovely ball. Can he slot this one in for number 3? Deflected away. Just about did enough here. The Japanese man trying to clear it away, but the pressure mounts. Finally gets it out. Now he's got to make the most of this break with LuKerZeven. The referee plays a good advantage. Mkhitaryan, space to the right. Could play this through the middle. Does play it through the middle. Goalie comes out, flicks away. It won't be shortly this time. Yes! 2-1. Game on.
Mayageka is back into this game very, very quickly. Fantastic goal by him. Finds himself with a little bit of space. It's a good finish by Iwobi as well. And it was well worked. A good layoff to Mkhitaryan in the middle. Finds Aubameyang, who was just played onside towards the right-hand side there.
It's a good finish.
And it is a very good finish. Czech not able to do much about that game on here, Ricky.
Yeah, just opened his body up. It was this ball through the middle, and the vision from Aubameyang to find Iwobi. Takes a touch, opens the body up, slots it far post. It is game on, and that's what we want to see. 2-1. This is only a quarter-final, by the way. This isn't the final. It's being played at a pace of the World Finals. And we still have plenty of this half to go. But the Frenchman has to be careful, Chris, because he doesn't want to get complacent.
No, he doesn't. And if you're on Mayageka, you'll be disappointed with the way that second goal went in. But he does have a route back into this game. Bearing in mind, we've only played 26 minutes of in-game time. Nketiah plays it to Aubameyang. Lovely little flick to Iwobi. Has Aubameyang to his right-hand side. He's going to race away from the defender, if only momentarily. That one will be eventually cleared away.
Great bit of defending there, but the pressure still mounts. Coming up to half an hour played. Here is Maitland-Niles, Iwobi. Usmakabyle, we know how good he is coming forward. He's got to try and elevate himself and get another goal once, just to keep creating the chances, get the pressure off himself. As Danny Welbeck finds Maitland-Niles. He's got Aubameyang through the middle. Does find a bit of space. Could have maybe struck it, decided not to. And the referee's going to give the foul.
Free kick there to Mayageka in his own box. But for all Mayageka's attacking play looks really good, I'm so worried about him defensively in this game. There's been a couple of those moments where you're like, oh, God, you're nearly going to give it away. And he has made a mistake already as well. Remember that. Just wanting a little bit defensively. Just the concentration doesn't seem to be necessarily there in the most important time of the day. They're really getting to it now. An opportunity here for Usmakabyle. It will be eventually intercepted by Kolasinac. Eventually finds his way to LuKerZeven. Nice enough to Iwobi. Has Mkhitaryan running in front of him. We know what he can create. And Nketiah turns this defender as well. Clips it through. It's Mkhitaryan one-on-one back to Aubameyang. What a goal!
Brilliant.
It is 2-2 now. Mayageka is way back into this game. What a start.
Unbelievable. Yeah, 2-0 down. We saw it before at the death of 2-0, and then you know, the game changed, and suddenly this could be the same order. Of course, there's plenty of time left. I actually thought he overrun this, because this was the chance. Initially, I think it was Aubameyang or Mkhitaryan here. I thought he was going to shoot this, but he laid it back. Smart play, what do I know? Puts it in the back of the net, and we are all square again at 2-2. And this is what he can do.
As if he's passed it there. Nobody would have even thought of doing that.
Unbelievable vision. Found Aubameyang. We say his name time and time again. And it's 4 goals in this opening half with about 7 minutes to play. As the Frenchman now looks to get back ahead. Feeds it across. Nice little touch by Danny Welbeck. Tried to play it inside, but good defending by the 25-year-old from Japan. As he now tries to stem another attack. Aubameyang really has, Chris. He's really started well. No, it didn't start well, but he started to play well.
Yeah, as it's entered into the second half of the first half, he really has come into his own and has been the better player. He really has been. Usmakabyle, though, can he answer back? We know his pedigree. We know his quality. Oh, he is going to actually find the pass there. Aubameyang to John Jules. Just gets a little bit of room. Koscielny needs to clear it and does so. Finds Iwobi with it as well. He's done ever so well. And Nketiah now will get this one away and get Aubameyang those long legs running. A little bit of support in the box, but not a lot, Ricky.
No, he couldn't quite find him. This is the final chance of the game. Iwobi, if he can switch this, he's got players free. Aubameyang offside. And that surely will be the end of a very, very exciting first half here. The final quarter-final matchup between Usmakabyle, 25 years of age from France, taking on Mayageka, also 25 years of age from Japan. And yeah, really has been a cracking affair. Can't split these two at all. That's why we were so close with all the predictions before this match. And we have, of course, switched sides, but we always look for a quick goal at the start of each half. Mayageka's now left to right, Usmakabyle from right to left in the home strip.
Usmakabyle trying to get an early goal here. I think he'd do well to get one as early in this half as he did in the first.
Yeah, it's certainly changed this game now.
Kolasinac down this left-hand side for Mayageka. LuKerZeven now to Iwobi, building slowly, but he's got plenty of room out this left-hand side, but he just chooses to try and turn the defender. It's good defending in the end. Usmakabyle gets across, good sliding challenge. Looking for a counter-attack of his own, not going to find much luck with that.
No, out for the throw. There's a look at the possession. Pretty even, 46 to 54. And that's where you can't take a gamble too much. If in doubt, just get rid of it. There is a lot on the line here. You know, talking to Alex in the studio before, of course, he's a big-time professional player himself. He said, you know, sometimes the nerves just get to you. It looks easy. Of course it does. Sitting at home playing this is easy peasy, but not when you're here on the big stage with the lights, the pressure, everything comes into play. But that's a good idea as he tried to look for the near post, and there can be just split-second differences from winning a game and losing it. As Usmakabyle is starting to work it forward a little bit more, gets the ball back somehow. There is a real chance here. Somehow he's on his own defensively. I don't know where the centre-backs were. And Danny Welbeck, who's also been pretty prevalent today, picks up the goal.
And Mayageka has to be so disappointed with that. He's done all the hard work to get back into this game, and he gives it away on the edge of his box. Danny Welbeck, the defence open like the Red Sea.
Yeah, he will be disappointed there. I mean, he drew numerous players out of position. Koscielny's all over the place, and a cheeky little outside of the boot flick into the far corner. And for the second time, Usmakabyle now leads 3-2, but can Mayageka come from behind yet again? He's already done it not once but twice. He was 2-0 down earlier in the first half, as we see some changes, Chris.
And you know, if you are Mayageka, your defensive mistakes have let you down big time here. They really have done. It's one of those things where, you know, as a whole, he hasn't played badly, but it's been mistakes that have led to 2 goals from Usmakabyle, and you know, he maybe would find himself in the lead if he hadn't made those mistakes. However, we do continue. 58 minutes gone of in-game time here in the final quarter-final. The PES League World Finals. It is going to be Mayageka on the attack. He's done well to find LuKerZeven. Look in the middle. There's plenty of room there for the attacker. Welbeck is not going to be able to get there. It is going to be Mkhitaryan who just about gets it away for Usmakabyle. And this one will be played away by Aubameyang. That's a horrible ball inside. He makes an opportunity. It has been very, very scrappy. Both these two showing nerves, relevant of experience. Yeah. Still a high-pressure scenario.
Yeah, now a chance for Mayageka to get it forward. Needs a bit of composure, take his time, plays to the left, Danny Welbeck finding LuKerZeven. Cuts in, flicks it over, Danny Welbeck lays it, surely! Oh, what a block that is. Could that play a huge part in this match? Maybe, time will tell, but that's why you put a player on the line. Great defending by the Frenchman. And now he looks to try and just salvage something from the pressure that's been mounting. But that is a splitting pass, and Mkhitaryan, surely, yes! There's the cushiony once again. It's now going to be a tall order, you feel, with the amount of time left, and the passion is there for the Frenchman.
Oh, he's very passionate, we know that, and that could be that 2-goal cushion. A little bit too late for Mayageka to try and bring this one back. It's a delicious ball through to Mkhitaryan, by the way, who will make no mistake from there. He chooses the right way. And Mayageka now is staring down the barrel of going out here in the quarterfinals. Usmakabyle really still well in control of this game, and you feel as if he may even have more to offer.
Yeah, look at this ball, like a knife through butter. Takes one touch, and you know, went for the manual goalkeeping, but it's always going to be a mission and a half when it's a one-on-one situation, and the Armenian is no stranger to that type of situation. Waited, saw a check, just going a little bit to his left, slotted it to the right of him. And yeah, Chris, now 4-2, is it too much?
This is just not enough time.
Well, we say that, we've seen it happen before, so we won't say too much. Anything can happen, but we are talking about a former world champion here. It's not just anyone.
Yeah. It's a difficult situation to be in if you are Mayageka here. The Japanese man now needing to get back into this game. There's still 23 minutes of in-game time remaining here. And he scored within less time than that in the first half, but fatigue comes into it now as well. And is Usmakabyle going to tighten up ship here? Aubameyang's in the middle. He's actually going to retrieve that ball. Tries to send it over to John Jules, but
played it away.
The pass wasn't on, but he nearly got it back. In the end, Usmakabyle will survive, and Welbeck will walk this one out quite happily. Lump it forward and make Mayageka try and start again.
Yeah, here he goes. You can see he's playing a little bit more attacking. That's why if you look at the nameplate at the bottom, that's why he's using the red there. That means he's playing more attacking. Usmakabyle playing more neutral, as you would expect, with a 2-0 lead, which means more players are going to come forward for the 25-year-old from Japan. He's got to be careful he doesn't, you know, concede a 5th goal, and a 3-goal deficit is going to be extremely difficult. But he has a chance here. Plays across the board. Nice little fake, Danny Welbeck. John Jules, good save by Czech, and fine defending.
And LuKerZeven was lingering at the back post there. But Usmakabyle just gets his defender in front. The right side of the Frenchman. And Mayageka comes forward again. He needs to come forward. There's only 12 minutes of in-game time remaining. You feel as if this is a tall order now, and you feel as if another goal would really seal the deal. Torreira down this right-hand side into Nketiah. Just nearly lost it again there. And that could be the story of it, really, is that Mayageka is maybe being the creator of his own downfall in this game. A couple of mistakes have definitely not helped him and have helped Usmakabyle tenfold.
Yeah, he's playing an opponent as well that is, ruthless in front of goal, and here is another chance. Surely this will seal it. Danny Welbeck over the keeper. Yes, it is. Beautifully done. And that is job done. He's booking himself a place into the semi-finals. 5 goals against a player that has been very, very impressive in this World Finals. But this man is looking to take that crown back as Usmakabyle. Hard done by, you'd say, for Mayageka, because he is a good player. We've seen it, but like you said, he's maybe a couple of times just lost possession in places that he wouldn't normally do, but the pressure does mount, and that ball is always going to cause the chance, and a lovely finish.
A good finish in the end by Usmakabyle, but he felt this one might have been done well. It definitely is now. Mayageka, unfortunately, has to pile bodies forward, which leaves him wanting at the back, and Usmakabyle does not make a mistake from there. 5-2 now. This one is done and dusted. There may be a few more minutes to go. Can Mayageka maybe potentially get a consolation goal back here? Welbeck in the middle, looking for options forward, but Usmakabyle will have shut up shot now. Welbeck, Aubameyang, it's a good play, but just not quite there. Aubameyang may get a chance here. It's a cracking challenge in the middle by, I think it's Socrates. He goes again. The Japanese man never giving up, but that will be offside. Usmakabyle can breathe again, and it will only be 4 minutes of in-game time remaining.
Yeah, just 4 minutes to play. It looks like the Frenchman, as we say, into the semi-finals, as he'll try and just shut up shop here. Doesn't want to concede a third, just in case, because you never know what could happen. But yeah, he's been very impressive overall on the balance of play. A little bit of fortune with, I think it was maybe the second goal that went in with the sort of the ricochet off there with John Jules, but he's done ever so well, and he looks to now keep possession. Loses out, only 1 minute of stoppage time to play. The referee will have a look at that watch. Aubameyang dispossessed, and there it is, the full-time whistle as Usmakabyle into the semi-final. A great display, as you can see the appreciation, of course, of both players, both fully deserving their place into the quarterfinals, but unfortunately only one can advance, Chris. But overall, you'd say Usmakabyle deserved it.
In the end, he did deserve it, yes. I feel